Back in 2021, we saw a barn burner between these two teams. KRU managed to come out on top that time, and Fnatic since then have only grown stronger. So, the question is, can KRU repeat history, or will Fnatic stop them here and now? We take a look at the series layout. You got
mind going to. We've seen so much of this in the EMEA through playoffs, but only playoffs.
Fnatic comfortable with these retakes.
Yeah, I'm looking at the positioning as well from Fnatic too. Early post towards middle, a very passive hold from Hero, who's been very, very solid for them. Of course, that newer addition. And he's already being tested, a little bit of a pressure, but they were willing to give up the site. That was an intended approach, but KRU is a problem! Still a problem! A stark reminder of this man's danger. Oh, and they're now going to have to try and walk their way back in. This is so good from KRU. A little bit of damage, yes, but we need more. Not going to get it. Hero now left in a 1v3. Clutch as he can be, they already have a nice post-plant setup. And Kesnit just toying with him, but that's what you get. But still 2 more to find, Josh. That's almost too much, surely.
I've seen this before from Hero.
I don't think we're going to be seeing it again this time. Trying as he can.
Not with that dart in his body.
So little to be done. A damn good try. Didn't get it to halfway. KRU get away with round 1. Very nicely done.
This round, he had full abilities, so now he keeps them. And this could be just, if they can do a lot of damage with these classics, that's huge. Right now, KRU understanding that the flank's coming in.
Yeah, the flash going to force one of the players off the angle. Stun comes in. He's going to calm the approach. Yeah, this is lovely from KRU. Very clean as Chronicle, the last one alive. And this is great so far from them, kind of setting the standard. And when we talk about
going into that first gun round here, this is going to be a big test. KRU so far has been going pretty slow. What the entrance trip has gone as well, dealt with. But Hero is usually so good to get a couple of kills and back away with his life.
Kesnit, the first man to step forward here, committed.
Oh, almost,
Easy.
almost.
Yeah, you can see them trying for it, but Hero not going to get the reward he wanted. And once again, KRU contain the site. Fnatic playing quite deep off-site, though. They've really only had Hero taking a couple of steps and easy to slip back towards CT. Still going to maintain some control towards market, but KRU already in that deep post-plant position, sitting happily towards B main. We've got to see what the pressure looks like here. What do they have to disrupt this? What do they have to push it out of position? Hero going to find Kesnit with the trades there, and the spam through the smoke begins. Just a messy battle now to start with, and Hero is claiming bodies. Halfway not achieved, though. Ult going to come through. Information is free-flowing, and Shy is doing some serious damage. This is the bonus, and it looks like it's going to be converted. Boaster can't do a thing about this. This post-plant is so devastating. Great shots, but it matters not. KRU going to get that third, and the bonus goes in the bag. They will be chuffed to bits with this. Shy. So much weight on his shoulders here, and he's found Boaster. The rifle going to be filtered back through towards Alpha, but still information's there. They've got the whole game plan read and almost dealt with, but Hero does deliver a shot, can't do much more. KRU are in control here. Now, Durka and Chronicle, the last 2 to collect, and they just shift back towards B. Lovely from Kesnit. This is nice from KRU. And again, this is when we start asking those questions, maybe a little further into this. This wasn't a map, as you highlighted, that Fnatic lent on throughout the regular play.
Forget about this Astro Wall. They need to understand how it's going to be played, but without the paint shells there from Durka.
Oh, a little bit of a stall on the way in, though. And now I'm going to know that Alpha is at least present here. Chronicle now considering middle in case there's another layer to this, but it is through
30 seconds left.
Boaster just cleared out all of A as well.
It's big.
He sees this trip. He's trying to get past it.
I don't know if he's going to be able to without it being noted, but for now, it's already looking like the site's falling. Kesnit going to crack it open. Alpha's gone down, and he's looking to follow it up. The pressure is outrageous, but Chronicle standing tall. 13 seconds. Oh, that's 4 already. The man wants the ace. Melza got things started well, but it might end with a pretty big flourish here. But the time just has to live. Boaster just has to live. Chronicle, give him the crown in this one. This is what we're talking about.
Situations, and we get another one for the real.
But that's an individual round of impact from a player, not the team. And a very aggressive start on attack to be had. Melz is in trouble. Kesnit does at least trying to levy it back with 1, so keeps it at least at a 4v4. And Kesnit is doing some serious lifting here. He's been taking space. He's been doing brilliantly on the entries. But now that's the first time we've seen an aggressive start from Fnatic that's rewarded at least.
Cosmic Divide still available. I wonder if Fnatic's going to pivot to defend that A site, play that retake on B. Middle completely cleared. Boaster going very aggressive here. The trip, I think, broken from either the shock or the ultimate for the Hunter's Fury. That cage is info. The sprint is info.
They cleared sight. Alpha just trying to control towards CT because, again, Kesnet is just doing wonders, taking all of this space, securing it perfectly. Plant is in. He's got his ult. He has his ult as well. Some big ultimates on the board now. MTA's in a bit of danger here.
Eyes on the Chronicle flank as well. As soon as Boaster shows himself at A-Link here, I think that's go time for Chronicle.
Oh, but Shy's been on the money. Had an absolute heater. Looked like he was a little asleep at the wheel, and now he's seen a whole lot. He's in trouble. Could get pinched here. Pressure starting. Chronicle on the way. Not going to have the same sort of reign as the last round. Falls away from this crew, though. Starting to feel the pressure on the site. The flood coming in from Fnatic, but Hero's fallen. Crew still standing, still holding. MTA denying any steps towards that spike. And it's just Alpha, and it feels like a formality. There's nothing more he can really achieve here. The double swing. Crew in full control.
It would not be the aggression, though. They're going to get caught.
Yeah, Shy's seen it. There goes the ult, but how much reward does he get? Not much at all. It's Hero Sheriff the only one to really sing for them so far. And now you're looking at that Bulldog, and it's just petering away. There's nothing to this. There's no punch to it. Crew are fully aware, fully prepared for what's being thrown at them. And those small silver linings, a pick here or there, are not enough for Fnatic. This is a great show of strength from Crew. This is why we were surprised by this veto a touch. Maybe seeing some cracks in the possibility, the worry. How well fleshed out is this for Fnatic? Was that just a sandbag pick throughout the playoffs? And at 1-6 probably here, it might just be one of those that they're gonna hopefully sooner forget. But it's not over yet as Durka Steiner warm up now. 2 kills and a 2v2. Hero with the Sheriff and it's found the pick, hold on! And now the ult on top, so they're gonna know where MTA is, but it's a 1v1. He's popped it. Durka, you're gonna do the dance, you're gonna dive, and he gets tagged! And now the spam, he's buying so much time here. He's got his dart up, that goes out. Durka's having his work cut out for him. He's trying to sit this to at least half. Again, the spam's perfect, MTA! Ice cold in the clutch. Looking unmoved by any of those days. But it is slim. Well, look at Crew here, still leading. 6 rounds to their name. An early test again on the extremity, but this time a higher priority from Crew to take that space in middle, take some of that map control. Shy already testing the waters.
Normally he's been towards B main, denying that camera from Hero, denying that control, but now perfectly inserted to listen for everything.
I'm out of here. Here comes the push though. Kesnet, we've been complimenting him time and time again. Couldn't quite shut down on Durka there. Great damage in the paranoia is perfect. The trade's still there for Durka. Gets another though! Hold on, are they starting to warm up a little bit here? We're looking at that lurk coming into effect though. Shy gonna hear all of these rotations. They might start reading this. They seem a little cognizant of the chance that someone's there. Hero, yeah, definitely caught a glimpse, and that's pressure in the backlines. Chronicle does take away heat. They're losing out on numbers, and Hero waited for his man. But be careful. You don't want to give Melza those chances. This guy, sharp as attack. Smoke just about back up now. Gonna opt to commit it towards, just behind him over towards Market, maybe focus towards CT.
Boaster closing the gap. Hero, Chronicle waiting for this moment. The camera.
It's so possible though, it's Melza.
Yep.
To get a fair fight. Oh, he absolutely does! Cuts them down a size, but he's just, oh my God, he's missed each other. Like ships in the night passing beside Boaster. Have you read it right though? He has, but it doesn't matter! Melza!
Side.
Yeah, but that's a tilter. That sort of round can be an
Durka,
absolute
down mid.
heartbreaker. Yeah, he's going for this one right off the rip. Straight through tiles, but does he find a target? Oh, that's right place. Couldn't quite get it in time. Kesnet gets a little bit of flak damage, but he gets to keep his life and instantly clearing that question mark through middle. Another smoke towards top middle, and Kesnet trying to clear through.
The drone reclear in middle right now. Hunter's Fury also, if he gets a drone tag.
Oh, this is dangerous. Got to be careful. Kesnet trying to do any sort of dodge he can, and I think he's done just enough. Looking like Foon out here, 3 HP.
Dodged 2 ultimates, 147.
That's nuts! And they're going towards A, and it's just Boaster here. He's had that divide what feels like a lifetime. No opportunity to really use it maybe, but still. Have to fall off this angle. Not finding the impact he wanted at the beginning, and it's all 5 for Crew.
45 seconds left in the round. Crew almost committed here. They do have Melzer's ultimate to pivot back. Hero not moving from B. The first kill for Boaster.
The shot in the dark, but here comes that next layer of pressure with that owl drone just starting to get them closer towards the site. Dart goes in, shock dart on the way back. A little bit of a standoff here. 20 seconds, we're running low, but another shot in the dark and it works out. Giving us the remix real quick. Divide gonna go through, but
Hero.
It's on Hero.
It's all on Hero to be a hero.
This guy has had these rounds though. He has stood tall in the face of adversity, and can he do it again? That's one. A second is needed. Oh, that's not good enough. The plant's now in. A 3v3, the smoke towards CT, but Boaster finds a body. Takes down MTA, leaving Melzer and Shy to dig in deep. And Melzer trying to be a little audacious, play through the smoke. But Shy now in a 1v3, and it ain't looking all that likely. Nah, not gonna happen now. A very small window of chance if really well.
Paranoia down the lane potentially as well. Here comes the smoke, but they're gonna go through it. Here comes the Paranoia in the back as well.
Yeah,
perfectly timed.
Boaster, the timing on this swing is sublime from Fnatic. Dealing with those threats, I kind of liked it from KRU. I could see the space they were trying to take for themselves, but as it stands, Melzer and Heat kind of surrounded. Yeah, nowhere to go from this one. Durka looking to just try and clean this up. Melzer, yeah, comfortable in the end. 4 now. Fnatic starting to find their feet here.
If you get caught and run down by this Neon after the stun.
I don't think he knows the trouble he is in. Kesnit so close by, and here comes the danger, here comes the stun, and there's the body drop. Kesnit, again, set into motion, set up for success. And he takes that with both hands. Plant's going to be down. I don't think much is denying that here. And the early man advantage is just glorious for KRU. Kesnit, you can see the confidence, and you can see why. Still going, that's a third. Maybe hunting for some more. Yeah, he fancies it. Why not? Go at him. Absolutely. Let them know this is your map. Oh, he tried it.
No
Hold
more
on.
secrets.
Chronicle.
Up and as well. As soon as he taps it, stun, Hunter's Fury, dead.
So let's stun. And there's the Hunter's Fury. Oh, yeah. Welcome to Sunset. It ain't so nice out here. KRU gonna.
But it's time to see Durka and Alpha start to show up now. It can't be all on Hero.
Hold on. Tentative steps forward, but they've got to make a go of this. 40 seconds now, he slipped ahead. That's not bad, but Melzer still stands his ground. And they get overwhelmed. Fnatic win out towards Elbow, but Kesnit has slipped the net. Do they expect him here? Well, the Owl Drone should reveal it regardless. So I don't think he's going to get away with too much. Hold on, maybe there's still an opportunity and a real mess of things on the site here. And we're down to a 2v2. They've got 20 seconds and they're running low on options. Kesnit being the thorn in the side. They're smelling like roses as they come out on top of this. 14 seconds, stunned up and slowed down. Fnatic are just faltering here. Again, oh, Kesnit, so perfectly done. A Chronicle in a 1v2 with 5 seconds. He's got to fight both. Hold on.
He has to go for the kill. Chron has to push him.
You got to push. No time, no chance. It's just at the very...
Rex earlier, 13-2 win. It's not going to be easy for Fnatic. Not unless they wake up.
Right. All asleep at the wheel here, and KRU just running them down. Easy work for them. They wanted this one out of the way. 50 seconds though, they're still going to power forward. Just kidding. Lingering. This is so dangerous. If Kesnit's here, Heat's here. And again, you look where Melzer is as well. This side of the map, right place, right time, Heat. Eviscerates Durka, can't get the follow-up, but now the cross is being watching. Kesnit slips the net and gets away with it. Doesn't get noted by the reveal there. Oh, this is huge. Oh, he's found Chronicle. Goes in for more. And he gets more. Kesnit! It's Fnatic's downfall. Keeping KRU correct and moving.
Flexible, pivoting as well.
Yeah, matching them almost step for step here. 2 players now going to keep note towards that top side. Make it 3. Kesnit, you can't avoid him. He's omnipresent. Everywhere you go, he's not too far. MTA, the one to probably get the first contact, and he falls. There's the swing. Perfect. Fnatic finally find a way in. Felt like a drought. There. Noting Shy at the back of the boom bot. They don't know quite about Melzer yet. They decide to go towards A. They certainly will. But now there's going to be a problem. Backline going to be pressured by Melzer, but Shy is in danger. He's got players coming through Market. He's still got the test towards that CT side. Oh, Shy gonna find Chronicle, bring this back to something a bit more bite-sized. Durka's just missed the cross here.
It's fine.
Is it?
Not fine.
It's not fine. You're getting nervous. You're getting the old going. You're starting to see it all go wrong, all fall down, and Shy and Melzer, as said, their confidence is gonna be... It's on Spike. That's an interesting choice here. Have the stun just to make sure. Second tap. And they wait, Shy. Biding his time, and then he strikes so perfectly! Just look at these guys, so confident, they finally fall. I think they're running out of time here. Alpha! 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 Easy, Tiger, time is fine. 5 rounds of Fnatic, but I mean...
Denying that camera at B main. Durka
Okay.
finds the opening, smokes are down. It's gonna help with those post-plant situations. Rotation coming in from KRU. Kesnet.
Steady.
Gonna have to deal with him, but the showstopper for Durka, he's gonna pop this. They need these rounds, he needs to get something going.
I mean, that was a dangerous cross even towards CT. It's the Hunter's Fury they opt for first. And
Okay.
I don't like it.
This
I
is
don't
an
like
opening
what
for
I saw
KRU here.
yet. He's gonna be the counter. Hero trying to save the day with Chronicle. You saw
30
KRU then
seconds
trying to work back into it, almost on that pre-take there. But Heat now gonna be left a little out in the cold.
Last
Divide
player
goes up. Shy
standing.
does claim a player prior, but it is only on Shy now in a 1v3. Plant's gonna be in. I don't think Shy's got much to say about this. Okay, you want to see how well KRU close out in these regards, you know, with the upper hand, seen as the team.
Slow walk up, they got that one way on that tall box. Durka got the opening kill here last round, walking into elbow. Drone to clear. Showstopper still in hand.
Again, you're putting
Sights full clear.
You're questioning
I have
what's
the
going
spike.
on though. You felt no resistance thus far, right? There's not been a mid-walk.
Yeah.
Maybe you're just getting a little bit curious. Is it a stack? Are they going for something a little weird and wonderful than they were? But it's Chronicle to connect through the smoke. Plant's gonna come in.
And that smoke's down for the defense. They're gonna make this retake a little bit harder. Crossfire's unable to be broken. Hero far away, securing the round. You guys got this. I got your backs.
Yeah, this is where it gets scary though. This is the pressure coming back in towards the site. You're looking at Kesnet to be the danger man, at least because of the Vandal, maybe Heat as well with that Phantom, but they've got to try and take those steps, and actually an isolated fight there. Alpha finally swings on it, but it's Chronicle coming in through from that kind of deeper position, swinging off the contact. Shy and Heat not getting the impact they want, and I think it's time to back away.
They are definitely backing away here. Durka on the hunt.
Last player standing.
Saw something similar from CNET.
True.
Must be an EMEA thing.
It's hard being an caster sometimes.
Surprised Durka actually went to chase them down. I guess they didn't realize that camera got that info. He's gonna spot Durka here.
Yeah, early info too. No risk behind it either, not for now.
Taken out.
Instant rotation from Kesnet too. He's already coming over. They do have Heat on this side of the map. Trying to re-clear middle with the owl drone as well. So KRU trying to get the full picture here.
Fnatic
Take flight.
still just progressing slowly. Spots one, spots two. That's gotta be a showstopper kill coming in.
They're looking for it. Hero's the one to find Melzer though. The paint shell goes in and it's just a clear pickup. This is looking far too clean. How are Fnatic doing this? Just dismantling KRU player by player. And now the last two players noted,
30
look at
seconds
the
left.
lurk from Hero as well. If Chronicle could just play his life, he doesn't need to overdo anything, just sets up Hero here. And Chronicle's always been ice cold. He's never going to overheat. And Fnatic, hold on, Josh. That was...
On that B site, Fnatic looking to use middle here though.
I like that. I like the KRU are trying to be proactive here. And that's going to be a little bit of an alarm bell ringing though, because they're up middle. They're up the guts here. What on earth is going on? Already the boombot going to go in. That's going to spot out at least 2 players. They now know there's 2 different players up here. This should be yet a back away. Nice read from Fnatic to not overdo this, but they're still going into the stack. This is where the dangers could begin. Kesnet now in the right place, but both are going to remove Shy. You're looking at who's holding over towards B main. He's the only one to connect so far for KRU. And Fnatic again, starting to clear through methodically. Is this the slow march back in? It might just be. 9 rounds now for Fnatic. And KRU, and an isolated player, and he still looks like he's holding his ground comfortably enough. As already, actually, Melzer's on the chopping block. Here we go. You wanted ults. You might just get him, but do they get to close down in time? Melzer's not really got anywhere to run and hide. And the showstopper goes astray. A 1-for-1 trade out, and Hero's the one they lose towards A. And he's got the right read. But he's got to hit the shot.
Fnatic love contacting up into the line. Durka going first. The jump spot this time.
Perfect.
Beats it out. How do they know?
Oh, but he's still going to get his man. Takes down Durka, and look at him. He's going back for more. Outrageous. He gets punished for it. Gluttony being his sin, trying to go back for that follow-up, but a 3v3 now on the site under Fnatic's banner. You're looking at what they're going to get done here. You're looking at maybe a pre-take. Where's that pressure?
10 seconds left.
Nothing so far. They wait. They play it patient.
If Shy, if anybody gets a kill here, Shy can pop his hat, get the info, and close out the round. Good flash.
But Chronicle's been so good at this. They try and swing together, but now the site is under scrutiny. Already going to see a slip through. You're right. Boaster backing away, but it's Alpha, the babyface killer, holding this still. Looks for another, can't get him. A Chronicle on the readjust. Good positioning from him. And they have no idea about Boaster, who's slowly creeping back. Fnatic are at the door.
45 seconds.
You can have MTA here. They've got a couple of ults to play with. Delay over towards main. Melzer having to evacuate as quick as he can because they are starting to be feeling that pinch, feeling that pressure. Fnatic now starting to come forward, but Crew, right place, right time. Melzer and MTA with back-to-back shots, keeping control of the site. And now at 25 seconds, it's a mad dash. Where do they go on this one? Smoke up towards CT to try and facilitate the cross, but it's Boaster to try and divide and conquer. Takes away heat, but Crew still in this round. Yeah, the double.
12 seconds.
There's no way, 10 seconds now. And MTA has no idea. Oh my god, no! Boaster almost whiffed it, but it's going to be a plant. They've got it down. Running this left, right, center. This is ridiculous. How is this in a 2v2? But you've got Alpha up against Kesnet, Melzer against Boaster, but he's there so early, and he gets a jump. Done! Kesnet finding that form when they needed him most here. 12 for Crew, securing at least OT.
At least OT. And Kesnet was sleeping the last, I don't even know, like 7 rounds almost. He was sitting at 17 kills since round, I think 15 or so. Shrouding Boaster's presence. A-main control is coming silently, but it's here.
Here comes the pressure. Kesnet actually hindered a little in that. Can't shut it down, can't close the space.
50 seconds.
Yeah, there's the time starting to tick.
Boaster's got that ultimate. I do wonder if he's going to pop this. They can commit right back into B with it, but already Crew staying a step ahead of this. Fnatic need to figure out where has Crew gone? How are we going to use this ultimate? They use it across A link and spawn before.
30 seconds left.
They might do it again here. Get onto that site. Smokes up first.
24 seconds, though, it's getting late in the day, and Shy could be devious about this. Right place, right time, and the perfect kill. Couldn't get the follow-up, though. Alpha still going to stand his ground, but that spike cross is a problem. 13 seconds, they got to try and make this one count. Can they get through? Hero living up to the moniker, finding 2, but now Crew down to the last 2. Kesner's still alive, so there's still a threat, still danger. Alpha doesn't want any of that. He wants to make sure this one's secure. They answer back again.
Remember, Kesnet, he's got the stinger, but he's got his ultimate in play too. Durka going down.
And now do they just force forward?
And the judge, right,
they have no idea on the other side of the smoke. Could be their downfall, a disaster. No, Hero going to keep it moving, but still number advantage. All comes out. Crew in the final moments here. Could close it out in regulation, deny the turnaround. And stalled out and slowed down. Chronicle and Alpha in a 2v4. Chronicle slipping a little bit further ahead, but the cross being watched. Problems start now. 12 seconds. It's too little. Surely it's too late. Alpha can't do it all alone. And a glimpse of glory, but Crew snatch back their game. Map 1 is theirs.
A little bit of research that game. They won both pistols and bonus rounds and only closed out 13-11. Fnatic now on that double duelist. A change in style. Yes, we have Hero to lock down and Chronicle. Brick walls that Crew could not get past on the defense. The Crew, the contact round. Up into B this time.
Oh, Durka, good clean start. Gets away. But the exchange of space. Crew going to take the site, get the plant. You're looking at the rest of the map, though, as well. It's being somewhat surrounded. You're going to get the pressure in the backlines eventually, but they want to take space of their own. They're pressuring through towards that A connector side. Chronicle seems aware, so sitting pretty deep on this. Being herded around, but Fnatic need to start taking steps towards the side here. MTA not falling foul to any of that nonsense. Waiting this and holding these extremities. The clock is going to start ticking here. Out for the first one to draw blood. Melzer maybe next on the chopping block, but Fnatic, step by step. Just the Bash brothers here taking heads. Between Durka and Alpha, job done.
Flawless.
Set up already. Doesn't get what they wanted necessarily, but they have to respect it enough that Durka can then start working towards his ult, get the ult back away. A shot in the dark and a reward. Chronicle, happy
drone.
enough.
He has to drone to re-clear the sewers. That smoke up, shrouded. The walk around.
Oh, careful. Durka only going to get to go to the back of the side, but both duelists are here. Still got Alpha on this side. They're still feeling very pressured. Crew chomping at the bit to try and close the gap, and it ain't pretty for Alpha. That's a good trade. MTA with just the classic doing the damage, and that's a rifle that could be lovingly picked up. They'll take that every day of the week if they can. But Heat down low, Kesnet still breathing. That's where the worries really lay here. Durka, I mean, it was a casual glance from Heat, but he gets punished. And now Fnatic shut down the threat. 2 rounds now. So they rescind a little. Maybe just going to prop up Melza and hope he can get a punish on this over-aggression potentially.
Deploying drone.
Does the out drone check it? That is the question.
Doesn't
Melza
get far
got
enough.
away with it. This is huge. This could be
Trigger
the
doesn't
game
hit.
changer, but it is just a 1-for-1 trade out here. Fnatic still coming out on top of those jewels, at least for now. And you look at the reaggress from Boaster in sewers. Surely you don't expect this.
He's all alone in here, though.
At the time, did MTA consider? Yeah, really heads up work from MTA to recheck
This is the
space.
spot that Chronicle shines in, though. Oh, he moves away from that position, though. He doesn't know about the walk-up.
But yeah, and he gets punished on that. Nice work from KRU, that slow creep forward. Hero, he's over towards B. He's so far away. So plants in for KRU. They've got what they needed. 3 still standing.
If there's anyone to do this, it's Benji Fishy. If there's anyone else, it's Hero.
You're not wrong. But he's not being given much, right? You're going to have the owl drone to re-clear over towards CT. Quite telling that maybe it's towards Heaven, but he caught him sleeping! MTA so unaware! And now a glimmer of hope and a chance! Dwindles. Heat keeps control. KRU making pacing right. They may be feeling that something was a little up. Seeing Chronicle on long like that, maybe really reading into it, dealing with Durka. Again, if you've watched Fnatic play this, there's there are trends to it, there are tones to it. Chronicle going to be forced off the angle and KRU then get the sight. Clear enough approach. Whoa, hold on. I say that. There's still threat here. Chronicle going to be able to do some real chip damage on this one. Yeah, look at that, the vulnerability and the punish, but it's still Kesnet keeping this safe. They're the walking wounded, but they're still alive. The plant's in play, and Alpha with that rifle is the danger man. He always has been from the start. Clears a little, shows presence. Hero taking a couple of brave steps in, but the 4 men on the other side not really wanting any of what he's selling.
This is still doable.
It certainly is.
Alpha still has his ultimate to pop as well.
But the timing on this Hero would probably need another here. You've got to feel it. But Alpha trying to take those steps beside him. Spots a player, looks for the swing. Alpha can only get 1. KRU, stability found here, Josh. Really getting the lay of the land. Switch up from KRU, I like this. Testing other areas on the map now. It'll be Boaster who'd be on the chopping block, and he's going to be very careful how he plays this. Kesnet has been a threat through and through. And they're respecting him enough, giving him a little bit of space to play with here. Playing off the back of connector. The paranoids have been great from Boaster, to be fair. He has been set up a lot of this action. There's that 1v1. Melza in the domain expansion. Oh, he's got him! Big punish there. Melza doing wonders. Does get traded, but the trade comes back. B is not safe nor secure just yet. But that reinvestment of the smoke, and Fnatic try and hold on to this. Where does KRU go? We've seen them lean heavily towards A. That's been their final destination more often than not. But an adjustment now with 40 seconds. They got options.
Boaster re-aggressing here.
And with Hero going down, this feels like the right choice.
The read all these rounds has been towards A right now from KRU. It's the big read here
30
from
seconds
Fnatic
left.
is that surely they go A again here. But no, C-Site is open for business.
Lovely read, good mid-rounding there. And again, just that trade back into Hero opens up so much opportunity for them to try and play through this map.
The stun is going to come up from Heat at the tail end of the Spikes timer, but doesn't matter. Fnatic's going to save here. They have that op. It's way too important for them to go for a round here and not get it. Alpha. I wonder if that's going to deter him from using his ultimate later on in the game, because first chance with it, he doesn't get it. It's not looking good for him.
But he is a player who can bound back. I think we've seen it before. He's one of those that even when he first came in, I mean, called the Wonder Kid for a reason. The guy is good. I doubt it's going to fully affect him, but again, it is that confidence. When we talk about it in regular season, especially on ISO, even after the nerf, when it stopped being just a... You're absolutely right.
Drone re-clear timing. He's going to spot multiple people here. Who's going to tank it?
Away we go. Kesnet wants in. Gap close if he can. Boaster going to be thwarted away and actually caught up on that. Boaster goes down. And with 50 seconds, they can pause here. They don't have to overdo it. They've done so well already with that opening pick. But of course, Kesnet would love to do a bit of damage, keep that ult going. But as it stands, he's still got the rifle to fall back toward.
They're going to pause and go again, but if they do go back to C, Durka's there with the op. He's been sitting here all round. Chronicle, Alpha, probably the two best players that you would want here outside of Hero to be the ones that are having to deal with this defense here. Chronicle, he's not going to have anybody in sewers.
But this is such an individual moment for Alpha, and they've been punished on this corner before, so they've got to check it with diligence, and they do this time. They're learning their lessons. They're learning on the fly, and they are flooding the site. Crew looking perfect until now, but it's cleared. Chronicle can only do so much, only gets one, and it's save time for Durka. As it stands, Crew have the read on this game. I think a lot of people seeing this veto thought it would end heavily towards Fnatic. That first map.
A really good job of avoiding it, trying to hunt him down now as well. Shy coming in, but he's going to go down.
The last second go here. Does he get around the corner? He does, but Durka's going to secure. So it looks like that.
Defended. What is this, a read?
Yeah, I mean, if you're Fnatic, you're just feeling the Crew are in your head. They've got the plat. Boaster, how are you alive? And Crew are chomping at the bit. They've got this red so well, but can they stick the landing? Rotations are in. Does Crew then adjust? No. They're going straight on in. Kesnit leading the charge. 3 players on this site though. It's difficult, and Durka with a missed shot. That ain't pretty. And now there's problems galore. Kesnit trying to get amongst them. He's surrounded, and there's going to be a judge rattling off shot after shot for Crew, finally controlling the site. It was hectic, it was chaotic, but it's theirs. Durka still breathing, and Chronicle still with the Bulldog. There are opportunities here. They are locked on this site. They can't find an easy way out until now. Smoke goes up. They can cross back through. Mel's noted, and they're going to know where he's gone.
Here. Here.
Try and see if anyone falls for it, but discipline over and over. They felt something, and maybe the logical choice was that they would have bolstered that A site after the timeout, but what a great pivot from Crew.
One thing that we saw last map as well was that Crew was constantly trying to pivot, stay a step ahead of Fnatic, and right here they do it again. Your guys are going to take
a minute still to play with, and they've already sent him scurrying.
This is the first time Shy's actually lurking towards Garage this game. Everything's been 5-man hits from Crew.
Yeah, that's nice, but chip damage ain't going to get you around here. Crew starting to explore the map. You're right, Shy, that lurk is the first time we're seeing it. The follow-up could have been an issue, but no. Shy going to cause a little bit of a problem. Keep players present towards Garage, towards B, towards C. They're actually going back this way.
They broke the trip. It pulls the rotate potentially. Shy still putting that pressure on Garage, but it's going to be towards B that they go. Rolling Thunder in play. Probably going to extend into one of the links here. Smoked right side, so maybe they push left side with it. Or they can save it for the post plan. Poster.
Paranoia and the Vulnerable finding nothing here. They can't close down, and then again, a nice post plant setup sitting deep here. Yeah, Mel's is going to try and play on the side. Durka going to opt for the ult as well, but Mel's is still looking solid. Gets spotted, and he swings on it. That's sick. Looking for the follow-up on Boaster too. Desperate to try and do damage. He's done so much. And now, Fnatic falling like flies, and Crew at the helm of this. 6 rounds.
6 rounds to 2. We saw this on Sunset. We saw what Fnatic time for them to pivot out, even with that Neon.
Maybe a stack, but Crew have been on the money. 30 seconds. Reactive shield for Alpha. And not a clean fight they would have wanted. He does get out at least with his life. Crew clearing the corners. 20 seconds, they're running low on time. They've got to commit to this. What's the game plan now? You can't pivot away. There is no running nor hiding. Already Chronicle backfilling the space towards Sewer. Fnatic are here. They are making their stand. They're trying to dig in for Crew, prying them out. First foul, but the follow-up's looking good. Fnatic maybe finally finding the fall, but a 1v2, and it's Kesnit, the death dealer himself for time. I don't think he's got the time for this in Chronicle. He just has to play to the clock, and he does. A third found for Fnatic. But that, I mean, rolling back the years and the man to draw blood. The smoke's there as well. Do they dare disrespect it? No. But look at the mid-walk as well. The timing could be right. It is. Fnatic getting a good read now into this round.
Off the back of an eco round win, is this going to give a second sign of life for Fnatic? Poster with the op on the box. Normally Durka has that op. He doesn't have that verticality. The smoke still blooms up top to protect against it, but doesn't matter. Kesnit down to 24 HP. The full retake on C. Hero just spotting it from CT spawn. Trip still up in Garage. They can listen for any shenanigans with an Omen TP across it.
feels like the first time in quite some time that Fnatic have a man to the good, if not two.
Oh, no.
My God, Kesnet.
It's a big kill.
And there's no answer back, and look at the space Heat's taking. This is perfect. Chronicles read it well, but he's outnumbered here. There is Kesnet following, but he isolates the fight on Heat. Takes a
Middle, throws his hat on a body. He can get all the info that they need.
But why do I still feel like this is Cruz? I don't know why. It's just there's so much danger and the player's still alive.
Because Melzer 1v3'd last game, perhaps.
Maybe.
They pinged the body, but they didn't go for it.
Yeah, no hat usage. There's the 1v1, and he's got him. Okay, but he's got Melzer, the healthier of the two players, and they aren't going to springboard towards the site. In the meantime, Alpha wins this 1v1, but Kesnet in a 1v3. If it was anyone else, I might doubt it. It would need an ace and nothing less. This is difficult, but this man is god tier, but not this round. Durka, good for it. Fnatic.
Yep.
Here we go. This
Shy walking through the smoke. Are they going to clear the close left? This is huge. If Shy is able to get two, Trigger doesn't play.
He's gone for the first. That's fair enough, but the hat investment is massive. Alpha's on the other side, but they're going to get the read here. They now know the hero's on this side, as is Chronicle. They've got their work cut out now, but it works so well. Kesnet on the swing for the site. Hero's been good at this. He's been a monster at holding these down, but under such scrutiny. Pressure! What pressure? Hero up to the test. Another for the young gun. Looking to shut down on Shy. The last one alive. No more bullets. Doesn't need it. He's got backup. A lot of ults to play with here, Josh, though. Fnatic have a lot to bring through, but Kesnet still looking to be dangerous, trying to be the instigator for tags galore. They're trying to pressure them from the offset. Oh, so much damage as well. Chronicle's connection on towards Heat is divine. And yeah, look at the HP.
Kesnet, yep.
But
Question marks.
Fnatic aren't falling for it this time. They've still got 3 players here.
Made this drone reclear. It's not going to see them at long A. They're going to bite and over-rotate.
Oh, but they spot them in sewer, though.
That was way too early, Kesnet.
If you'd waited a couple more seconds, you could imagine the impact that would have had. But they're still going to at least pull a player or two away.
Closer up.
Yeah, Boaster up works out. MTA's gone down now. You're going to be committing to this one. Nice shot from Melzer, but would need more than that. They can fall back, play a little safer. 20 seconds. It's really in Crew's court to make the next move. TP, that's not bad. That could get them...
To B? With the spike? Okay. Just to pull them away.
I mean, but the man won't be moved. We thought it was a bit of a joke when we saw it before, but there's no laughing matter now. 6-6.
A little bit of damage. He's down low. Durka has 70 HP, but he's got both of his teleports. KRU re-clearing through short. So many lanes on this map. This next fight.
It's everything, isn't it, really? Heat and Melzer answering back just perfectly, controlling such a large space coming in towards this A site. And the exchange here, Fnatic just going to run it back. They don't fancy it anymore.
They're going to have Chronicle. Okay.
That would have been nice, wouldn't it?
3-on-4, and Alpha's positioning is everything. He's going to listen for that big rotation through CT spawn and try to take out anyone who's coming through B, cutting out close, trying to re-clear close middle, looking for a lurker. But Alpha
nice.
Gets the better of him.
Yeah, it feels like good timing on that more than anything. He cresses the corner at the right time, and now they can kind of figure out where the rest of the pack is playing back in from.
No smokes, dart and drone available for Chronicle. That's going to be the first key. Alpha's going to go first.
Needs to make sure. Yep, first found though, MTA, good work here. Next challenger, Durka doing damage. Chronicle falls, but the time is on his side here. Ooh, big damage from Shy, hold on.
Time's getting low.
To the clock, yeah. He's got to play this to the absolute letter.
Whoa.
Nice try.
He got off. He got off.
He didn't get half. He didn't half it, no.
He would have. This is the weapon you want for the spot. Misses that first opportunity.
Yeah, and
whoa. Okay.
That's a shot.
30 seconds left.
A valiant attempt, but the plant's going to be there now, and sadly for Heat and Shy, those weapons aren't going to be what they want to be working with.
The sleeper has awakened.
Yeah, honestly. What are you meant to do if you're KRU now? Try and make it costly if you could. But even then, you'd be looking to take down maybe one of these rifles.
Durka already has his ultimate. He does not need to go hunting, although I know he'll be fighting his inner demons not to go for it right now.
He loves it. And it is Alpha, the one who swapped the rifle over, so trying to be very diligent about it and not leave that to any potential chance. Last two players, yeah, he's hunting again. Even paranoia going on this close corner. Nah, not going to get it. Okay, goes down.
It's an orb.
And exactly that. Still gets an orb. Obviously not the ideal reward there for him, but he'll take what he gets, and the other's going to give this up for the spike. Fnatic. Healer made to take down MTA. Sights theirs.
Don't know what KRU's going to do. 5-on-4 in the favor of Fnatic. Crossfire in hand as well.
You're kind of banking on Kesnit to be an instigator, right? Be the man to lead the charge to get back in it, but it's Mel's that set it in motion. Durka falls.
It's an opening.
Yeah, this is a start. This gets them in the door. The smoke's still in place, so it can give them a fair fight, and that's perfect for Shy. And the follow-up! Bringing death from heaven, and now KRU starting to clean house. Boaster is irrelevant to outcome here. He can do nothing but die. KRU finally answering back.
That round was a 5-on-4 post plant. KRU, where you can do, we can do better.
TP should have.
Alpha
Here.
has his ultimate here.
It's you and me.
He isolates MTA with it.
All right, Alpha. Whoa! That's 2 for 2. He is not having that impact here. MTA doing wonders, and now the chaos begins. On the site though, Durka divided, got to the back. How the hell did he get away with that one? But Fnatic looking cool and composed in these executes. This is Raps, I think, for KRU in this one, trying to bow out and keep those rifles.
4v5 doable. 2v4 not doable. And part of the reason why that ultimate from Alpha is so good is that even though he goes down, loses that duel, his teammates are in the site, flooding through, and there's nobody to defend it. And as soon as MTA gets back out of that gulag, guess what? Someone's sitting on his body.
Oh yeah.
Boaster, dancing on it.
But it is kind of nice to see these set pieces, right? See those executes. We have seen it now a couple of times towards A. I do want to see what KRU's response will be eventually. Again, we're very early into this half, starting to get the, I guess, get into the meat of things with at least the buys coming into effect. But still, this is Fnatic taking another step back here after KRU did respond quite perfectly, I may say.
Wonder what the economy is going to be like for KRU here, because there's a few of them, one player with 13, taking that angle after Fnatic cleared it. And Fnatic, whenever they go B and plant, they always have a guy go through garage to get that flank late. Melzer's going to be sitting there waiting for it.
Okay, they're getting brought to heal at least to deny the initial attempt at the plant. And look at the players now stacking up towards that connector side on A. And it looks like Shy wants to get back into it. It's Kesnit to draw blood first. Now the plant attempt, but the fantastic paranoia. Fnatic controlling on that A connector and Chronicle. The patience pays. Takes away Melzer, and now it's on Heat and MTA to try and take those strides back in. A 2v3 is not impossible, but the timing on Boaster is looking absolutely on the money. Oh my god, he just missed his chance, but Dirk is there for him. Double digits now for Fnatic.
Commit C, if they don't, they can come back, but this window, oh man.
This could be everything. They could live and die by this. Durka almost got his gun back out in time, but no, the damage is done. Alpha ready to avenge. Finds Heat on the way back through, but there's still a problem dealt with. Hero takes away Shy, and now it looks like the red carpet gets rolled out. Kesnit's still alive with that rifle, though. He is your man to watch. Has to be impactful.
Back to B.
And Hero looks to try and be right amongst them, get involved. Spot out Kesnit. Kesnit dives head first, and Alpha removes it. Answer made by MTA, but it's just MTA, and that's not going to be happening. A 1v3, not
to play with afterwards, though, but Alpha has his ultimate as well. Going to use that in that post plant. It's going to be a 5 versus 5 post plant retake.
Gotta look, see how much he gets. Clears sight, no one's here. Clearing the trips out.
Hero versus Melzer on that A flank.
He's committing. Oh, the barrel gives away Shy, and it gives away the sight. Hunter's Fury from MTA on one side.
Retake.
Now Kesnit re-clears, but there's still no plant here. Fnatic is still playing around the minute marker. They don't have to overcommit to this. They've just baited out so much of a response.
Careful.
Melzer's positioning, he's listening for everything, but Hero doesn't challenge it. He walks up to the front of B. He's got his camera. I think he knows, though, there was a trip, I believe, at A, and it got broken. I could be wrong about that, but Fnatic, I think, know about this. Come back into this garage angle. Alpha still has his ultimate. Op still up on Boaster.
This is so hard, though. There's 3 players on this site. This is incredibly difficult to break through. The Outro not going to clear site either. It goes towards Garage. Smoke towards CT, but there's still 3 players here. Make it 2. Kesnit's gone. And now the 1v1. He's clearing out everyone as Boaster finds Heat. Alpha, his odds haven't been great in these, and it's still not pretty, but it's looking like job done here. As Melzer, I think, noted earlier on,
Playground, they're a battlefield.
And there is an element of pedigree.
If this pressure comes on to Melzer and he's able to, he goes down, Hero walks into B, gets a kill. That's hat info as well coming. Durka getting that opening pick. He's been so good at that recently.
Did Hero see him? It felt like he might have for a second there, but he's managed to slip the net. Heat unaware, but he still gets the job done. Takes down Hero, and now there's a couple of problems. Kesnet tries to get out of the danger zone. Big information found, and the pressure's starting him out here. Kesnet dives in. He's doing everything he can to keep Crew alive. Keep him in this map. Deny what feels like the inevitable.
He's ulting for C.
It's a 1v3 for Boaster here.
No smokes on the side of the defense.
10 seconds
Stun
left.
would be the only thing that can take out that op. If Boaster recedes back to long C here, he's got 4 shots, 3 opponents.
Does it feel too predictable?
He
He's
spotted
been
his shoulder.
That's big. I think he now knows it, but
He
he's
can
going
get one
to
back
the other
out.
angle. The stun about to be sent his way. First shot, big from Boaster. TP away, he's got it down to a 1v2. Change the TPs to go
This
deep.
might be it. One way
could
on
be.
top of the site as well.
Yeah, he knows what he's doing. Cool, calm, collected, but he still has to land the shots.
No one's on it.
Just chill. Oh,
got
another!
paranoia next to
Boaster! Is he the one to do this? To take Fnatic all the way?
Oh,
No! A fumble!
Site should be still free.
Have fun, Melzer. It's all you.
Boaster smoke out in hand.
This is where it starts getting a little bit scary, a little bit dangerous. Maybe 9 could be happening here.
30 seconds. Hero
30 seconds
lurked
left.
up in short. He's going to hear the rotations. Can call his... Never mind. Crew looking like they want to get this 9th round posted up on the board.
There's life in him yet. Alpha and Durka, though, the dangerous duo still alive, but 3 players
Crossfire.
here, truly against the odds. It's not going to happen now. 9 is going to be critical. It's going to be everything to this. He can hold this site now.
Fnatic should smoke off the right and push to the left. They saw so many players in that sewers area.
Smoke to the right.
Hero already has all the space in the smoke.
Oh, he's going forward, and Shy had no idea that early progress, all off the information through from Sewer.
This
and
might
now
be
he's
it.
got a plant. And you're right, this could be it. This could be the moment. Maybe doing a little too much. Hero's still going to linger on the side. Going to be shown. Going to try and play his life here. How long can he stay alive? How much can he cost them? Just trying to clear him out. Crew going to try and take steps forward. Hero still standing, still breathing, still fragging. Finds Heat. Response from MTA. But Melzer and Kesnet have to do some serious work. Smokes in. Making it so difficult now. Just spamming on the spike here. MTA finds Boaster. It's all on Melzer in a 1v2 here. Time's not on his side. 13-9. Fnatic are taking us the distance.
If you exclude those pistol rounds on that first map, Fnatic can do it. They can both do it. It's about who comes out swinging harder. 5 versus 5 retake is going to be in play here unless this pre-take comes in. Durka with the paint shells lined up as soon as that spike gets tapped.
Yeah, there it is.
Here it
Sent.
comes.
Melzer's in trouble. Actually, it's Fnatic who are in trouble. Crew kicking things off with a bang. 3 big kills. Chronicle down, Boaster and Hero as
Hello?
well. But Durka,
Spike
how's he
down
gone away with
A.
that? What? Hello?
Paint shells back online as well.
Oh my god, this could be the death of them. Alpha!
The flank.
Oh, it's outrageous! How did that just happen to them? You can't forget about...
But still a minute in the round. Crew could pivot away if they want to. Few sheriffs in hand. Looking, potentially, just find an opening. That's the first step.
Yeah, it's a bit of a blender waiting for if they do try and go through that one.
Oh, that's
Okay.
so unlucky.
Yeah, that's... I said, yeah, it's going to sting a little. And now the second attempt, but all the utils still here. Yeah, they can clear a little bit of it.
Still 30 seconds.
30 seconds left.
All of Fnatic has moved into the position as well. It's going to be a daunting task for Crew to be able to break through this defense.
Again, Alpha looking composed here, but they could gap close. He's got to be very careful, so decides to give them the site. Let them have a little bit of space to work with. A tap on the spike and a fight taken, try and swing this together. That was a great try from Crew. I like that.
10
They've made
seconds
this
left.
costly. And Heat in a 1v2, it's not impossible, but he's being closed down on. I think he knows it. No plants to be had. Yeah, they can just play this one smart and safe and actually tell a lie. They lose out on so much here. Yeah, they're furious about that because it felt like they had every right to get that pick.
Now the time
30
is ticking,
seconds
30 seconds left. A committal needs to happen. Omen outside mound. This is definitely, it has to be. Fake A, pivot back to B. The Shy lurked up towards the front of B here, but Fnatic not even trying to defend A. 3 players towards heaven, basically. This could be a fast pre-take. This, 12 seconds.
Yeah, they gotta go. They can't really stop here. And with
10
that
seconds
posted,
left.
there's not much more to depend on, just the guns in hand. Mel's has cut off the support, though. That's pretty important. Alpha's gone down, but now the pre-take, do they deny the plant?
Oh, the satchel
no.
missed.
The plant is in. Time is on their side. Man advantage. Everything they could have dreamed of is here now.
The backlines from Melzer as well, putting
Oh,
so
he's
much
such a
pressure. Chronicle
problem.
can't move.
So many problems and so few solutions. He can just stay here, that's all he needs, but now maybe called back. Maybe needs to come back and play some support here, as Durka does at least find one, but the time is ticking. Fnatic do need to make their presence noted, and MTA doing serious work, but Durka are answering back, and Melzer now in the 1v2.
Whoa!
Oh, what are you thinking, Melzer? Hero stands tall, and Fnatic make it.
Some life in them yet. Shy and Kesnet are the two that I look for on the side of KRU.
Okay, there's issues here. Durka's gone down. These aren't easily recoverable weapons, but eventually they could be. And Fnatic will be forced to be brought back to heal.
Boaster,
He's heard it,
off-angled.
but it's only him.
He peeks out wide.
And he gets punished for it. KRU, step by step and shot by shot, making this round look a worry.
Alpha and Hero, the two you want in this situation. But that Viper's Pit is going to make things so hard. One shot for Kesnet or MTA, they both go down. Shy, the only one with HP, has that Vandal as well. A random bullet spam here.
Alpha trying to spam. No one being caught on it. Hero, Shorty, trying to close in.
Saw the alarm bot there as well.
But how do you deal with all of this though? How do you get him off this? Yeah, the low HP, that's fine. They're still doing it, and Fnatic gonna be forced to repent here. Getting too aggressive, too over.
What they need it. Alpha spotting them.
Oh, they could be left dazed and confused if they don't convert this one. Kesnet trying to lead the charge, and he does.
Bid for
That's
Chronicle,
Alpha gone,
though.
but they don't know about him. They didn't know about the paranoia and the follow-up as well. Kron tries to do it all, but the showstopper to the full stop of the round. Fnatic are back in. They've got an active presence from Chronicle with the Killjoy set up on top of that. So a real kind of spread attempt here. I'm wondering where they want to use this. Kesnet does have that showstopper, Heat, that Nightfall, but they don't know about Durka yet. This could be a whole new piece to the puzzle. They have to try and navigate through. Oh, he's like this. This is going to be devastating. Takes down two. Doesn't even just see him, just hear him. That's Heat. And Melzer and Kesnet. This is a lot to ask. Two banking on Melzer here a little. A fair fight found. Actually, hold on. And bear in mind that Alpha is low. Now the showstopper. Oh! Out of the air. Out of the sky. Boaster. Huge punish. And the follow-up for Hero. Fnatic looking unfazed in this job.
Across the map. Now it's Chronicle picking up that Odin, that tree room. Freeing up Durka to be somewhere else. Right now he's on C. But a split around the map. 1-2-2 split from KRU.
But it's hard to get a beat on this. Again, you don't know what you're coming up against. Durka now, as you highlighted, on that C site. They don't know. They're not getting the beat on this, not getting the read. When Alpha Fnatic are approaching, Chronicle waiting for a tap, potentially. And that orb. He's got a good read on this, and again, he's very good at holding this traditionally. Could be overrun, though. MTA does have a Vandal. Getting some pressure from Kesnet as their gap closing towards the site.
They're in the site.
You're going to be hoping the Boaster will spawn that, but he doesn't now. Chronicle's in danger, but he's going to overwhelm them. Just holds down Mouse 1, and he almost catches Kesnet, but Melzer desperate to hold on. In a 2v2 here, they're going to get a plant. They're not out of it yet.
There's guns down too.
Big
Everyone's got a weapon.
upgrades. What do we have in util? Still got the paint shell with Kesnet. A couple of those satchels as well. On the other side, though, similar scenes for Fnatic.
Turret.
Turret's there. Paint shell from Fnatic goes in. They get a fight and they win it. And now it's all on Kesnet, the main man for KRU. He's going to have to go huge. It's not to be. Fnatic again. Near site. Damage again. Just being copped here. And they've got no idea. Again, misreading a little here, and Durka going to be rewarded. Couldn't quite get the follow-up, but actually gets punished on it. So maybe a small glimmer of hope in this round.
Lockdown still available, 4 versus 4, with 3 sites in play. It spreads the defense very thin. They either have to defend one site only and play retake on the others, or they have to defend it with only one player and can get easily shut down. Nightfall on Heat, full abilities. He's got his Haunt, his Prowlers, and MTA got that space outside of A, opening the revolving door. That's pressure. There's already 2 players towards here. No one else is going to budge. Boaster needs to pay attention to that Heaven Lurk.
Coming back.
Hero's watching Waterfall, but this ultimate's just going to pull these players close.
Counter.
The counter ult.
Yeah, Alpha wants to make him work for their dinner.
It's got to be a pivot. It has to be. There's 30 seconds left. They
30
could go B.
seconds
They
left.
could make it to A if they go quick.
Do they go that far? Nightfall gonna pretty much tell them that there's no one on that B site. You've got freedom. 2 players do actually get detained, however. As the plant comes in, you can see them waiting in the back lines. It's not the end of the world, but the plant is there. They've got some security to set up for the post plant. Chronicle the nearest one by, but he doesn't want to go alone. Waiting on the support and the pressure from Door potentially.
Taking all this control. Heat re-clearing, going for the late flank through Heaven as well. This is going to be the round secure. This might be the second round for KRU right here. MTA opening things up.
Yeah, Heat the one to really sign it if it does come down to it, but MTA is unwilling to relent. He's holding on as best he can. Mel's has gone down, however, but this is getting closer. A 2v3, make it all on Hero, not gonna do it! KRU to Herd, and they're still carrying on. High-low setup here, almost just back-to-back. Hero rewarded, and they're punishing this drift across the map, as you were discussing.
Every round it's been the same thing. Shy up B, MTA out A, everyone else towards C. Right now, the reposition is not in play from Durka's op. He's holding that C mound. KRU taking the weaker site, but I say weaker. There's 4 on 3 here. Showstopper in play.
Heard it. Do they fear it? Do they run from it? Chronicle is still on the backside here. They've no idea. Big reveal, big C's. And actually the damage for Kesnet on towards Boaster. The plant not secure, not safe, but Mel's are doing everything he can to keep that secure. And now an aggressive fight. Hero, unfazed by the Prowler, still going to get his man. It's a 3v3, and Alpha makes his presence known. Now KRU starting to stumble on the site itself. It's Darker to find one, leaving Heat in a 1v2 in this
One more satchel.
Could be everything, it doesn't matter. Left obliterated, Fnatic again answering back.
In a prime position.
Oh my god, this could be devastating!
No.
It is! 3 kills, nearly 4, but Heroes there, it's all on Shy. A 1v3 after all of that, they had no idea. The death that was waiting on the other side of that door and the spike left over there. Shy has to face the music. The Chronicle is singing. He's heard him coming. He's waiting.
Waiting for that trap.
Oh, quick enough, but not accurate enough.
Drop the orb, drop the orb. That's what he's saying.
Asking for it, and he shall receive. Heat's the one punished on the other side, but Melzer gets one back. Maybe giving them that next avenue. Maybe a quick look towards that B side, but Durka spamming away.
They know one's A, they know one's C. The spike's
flank.
coming in, but the flank from Boaster.
That could be everything. It could be the end of things. Durka just keeping them busy, keeping them spammed out. They put the ult in, but it's Melzer to find Chronicle. They're finding security and safety on the site. Plant is now in. Time is on their side. It's what they've been looking for, dreaming for, but Boaster sees nothing because of that ult. And even now, Kesnet turns his eyes for a second. He feels something happening, maybe feeling that pressure. Alpha has to walk in, has to go forward. It's all on this man's shoulders. How much can one man do? The timing, not good enough. The smoke just going to plume, but it doesn't matter. KRU, give the additional body. Do they continue here?
Nightfall on Hero. We get a 5-man the way he's positioned right now if they want to go for the fast pre-take even.
Could do. Waiting to see him go for this. There it is, and they go for the counter swing over towards that C side, and KRU winning out, showing what they want here, showing that they want to give themselves that chance in the second half. 3 players on the other side, Hero, Durka, and Boaster. Paranoia goes in, not going to get what it wants, and that's perfect from KRU, finally showing what they are made of. Where the hell is everyone else? I'm feeling no pressure. Waterfall, Alpha's seen him, and he's got the Sheriff. He's trying to evade a little bit, but now the C's and the Pain Shell is good, but he's still alive. MTA gets him down eventually.
Reaction. They're going to push through. They're going to try to hunt this guy down and pivot to a different site. They're leaving Boaster on the site, though.
Oh, this is huge. Do they commit? Do they change this up now? Boaster's still going to be given away that he is here. They seem almost hesitant, and that little bit of indifference, that little bit of self-doubt might have cost him a second, but it stemmed at least the pressure coming back in until now. The Paranoia goes in, they start clearing through. 3 players close by, MTA, Heat is all there. KRU starting to clear on through the site. They're doing what is necessary, a 3v2. And now you look at who's left. Durka still here, time on their side. Chronicle as well, makes his appearance known. Melzer falls and Shy is down so low. Hello and goodbye, Durka might have just signed their death warrant as Shy. How are you meant to do this one? A Pain Shell gonna come in and force him away. Didn't get it to half. desperate to find him. Shy, having to just try and push forward. Has he got the time?
I don't think so.
I don't think he does, but let's wait and watch. He absolutely does not. The first nail will posture here, trying to, seem a little bit more dangerous than he is, but he has to respect it. Almost gets punished in the end, but gets away towards site. Will get to keep his life for now. And just step by step force back.
They just kept that setup. They were hoping Fnatic was going to come back into A. It never came. So now this 5 versus 5 retake is going to have to come in. No way to stop this plant. I don't think it's planned for a round as well. So the reset into outside of the site in the cards for Fnatic here. They look to back out. No utility, basically just a satchel on the side of KRU for this retake. Sheriffs need to hit some shots.
And Durka looking to go farming as well. First man here, tip of the spear. That's a follow-up. That's showstopper on the horizon. 2 more kills and he could just have it. Goes down, so he's 1 away, but you don't want to be losing that Vandal. They might try and fight back for this Shy. Trying to do what he can, but only a Sheriff. His hopes dwindling here as 10 feels inevitable. And Fnatic making it so. 4 standing, rifle back in hand. Barely a cap.
Rest of them, so passive.
Durka's got his ult, just seen that hit here. We're gonna see the Killjoy utility, then supplementing with MTA. This is a very hard site to hit, but Fnatic are already in. Durka taking a little bit of damage though, gotta be cautious about this. How does he want to play it? MTA looking like he's on a platter, he is! In the end, a little bit of a trade out. But they're gonna get the plant for this.
Oh,
and the pain shot. Wait, they don't even get the plant. That's great from KRU. Keeping at least the time. Ticking on their side. A second attempt at a pick found is Boaster to secure at least safety for this plant. Shy looking to make his name known, and he does. Alpha goes down, and they just can't get the spike planted. KRU clawing back into this round. A 1v2, Boaster. This would need to be 4 in the round. 8 bullets left to play with, still with a smoke in his TP.
He was so close on the last 1v3 attempt.
Not gonna happen, KRU with a bit of resilience. 5!
Control taken from the defense.
The answer for Fnatic is just lean back in towards the C side. Rinse, repeat, it feels like. But MTA is holding a lot of this space. He's got the support now as well. Shy's come over.
Poison's on.
Gotta play this just right though.
Oh, the Nightfall.
Doesn't catch, but still there's danger on the side. MTA being hunted down. Damage on his side though. Takes away Durka. Hero trying to prowl further forward, but it's Fnatic. Oh, come off it. It's just their name up in lights. Leaving Melzer so far away and unable to turn the outcome of this round. Plant's gonna come through and you're feeling like a left.
We might be watching them take their final breaths.
Yeah, could be. Well, you even get to keep the rifle here. Again, Fnatic not gonna probably overchase this. It's what he's gonna get. Exceptional work from him. Surgical. Needs a bit more though. 4 players still walking forward, disrespecting his site. He's still got paranoia here, but he's got the kill. Boaster's dead, buried, but he can't find any more. But here comes the showstopper. Kesnet struggling, can't make it land. Durka with the quick reactions. Hero now on the site, joined by Chronicle. And it looks like a death sentence now. But Chronicle left in a 1v2. Is it gonna be 12? Oh, he's seen another. Chronicle has been devastating throughout this series. He wants to plant. Oh! Ridiculous stuff!
You wanted to, yeah.
Thank
I could read lips there.
Yeah, makes sense. Back in we go though now on the verge, Fnatic. Large and in charge, KRU starting to feel the pressure. Kesnet now outgunned, outnumbered, surrounded and dead and buried, and it looks like the rest of KRU will be joining them. Just 1 man alive, all on Melzer here. And for now,
this game to come to a close. Melzer.
Hear him. They're at the door. A couple more steps. A valiant attempt on the first. The paranoia goes in. Does he have what it takes? Are you the hero of the day here, Melzer? Hell, even the turret's getting your attention. But he's garnered enough respect.
It's the wrong read. Fnatic taking all the time in this round to make sure it's secured. They can close it out here and now. Melzer.
Welcome to my world.
They are putting up a fortress. How much can they throw at this 1 man who's desperately trying to keep his side alive? Keep his head held high. Fight as best he can for this diving in. He gives it a go, but look at everything in his way. Fnatic hell-bent on want revenge, and God, do they get it. A 13-5 final map. KRU started out looking blisteringly hot, Josh. There has to be the winner on the other side. Fnatic now walking to the front of the stage. Carrying on here, heads held high. Some exceptional work, Chronicle hitting some big moments during this game. Durka, map 3 looking fantastic. Hero having his time in the sun as well. Everyone doing what they needed.
Such a well-rounded team right now. They have so many things in terms of set plays, protocols, funda.
Kang